We're cruising Israel for ILTV four-wheeler edition. We're gonna drive past the Kinneret, the banana field, the eucalyptus grove, and clearly I don't trust this one driving, so I'm gonna take control and get us there safely. Let's see what happens. Let's put this on and go. Turn on the car. Wait, no. What better way to explore the beautiful countryside way up north than on an all-wheel drive vehicle? On this fun driving experience, you can go uphill and downhill and driving by the kibbutz fields and the fruit groves and pass by beautiful landscapes that you can only see from high up in the mountains. We rode along the banks of southern Jordan, where the Kinneret flows into the Jordan River, which then makes its way to the Dead Sea. You can even see some scenic views across 3 countries: Israel, Lebanon, and Syria. We made a quick stop over here because of this unbelievable view. Tell our viewers what we're looking at exactly.
This is the scenery of the Jordan Valley. We have the Kinneret over there, the Galilean Sea, and above it it's the Golan Heights. Behind it it's already Syria, and it's divided by this valley. From it started the Gilad Mountains, which are actually Jordan country. So
that little city that I see right over there is already part of Jordan?
Yeah, it's really, really close. It's amazing. It's pretty much divided by the Jordan River. Behind it, it's really another country. So we see all these settlements, and like we said about the agriculture, the pioneer fruit over here, it's like the dates and avocado and lychee trees and bananas.
This fun off-roading experience was also pretty informative. We visited the sites of the very early settlements. Okay, tell us about the history of the place that we're in right now.
So here we are right next to Kinneret Moshava that started in 1908. So it's really, really early before Israel was actually established. And it was a very important place. A lot of important people lived here, like Golomb and Katzenelson and Rachel, the poetry. And they all lived here and started developing this area. Most of the kibbutz start here in Kinneret, Moshava, in Chatzar Kinneret, and lots of stories in this little place.
Okay, why don't you tell us about the next destination? Where are we going to now?
Okay, so now we're going to the banana trees.
Yes, let's go. Even though more than half of the land of Israel is desert, the agriculture here is highly developed. Many of the fruits and vegetables are harvested freshly in Israel all year round, but the pattern of rain makes the difference between summer and winter produce. The rain in the summer months is extremely rare, making the winter fruits much more flavorful.
Banana fruit is developing. It starts with a flower, like this. And here, we can see every time that it peels, we can see that the bananas over here. You see? These are the big ones. And a lot of water. So every time that I peel this thing, you can see little bananas. Okay?
I see.
And it continues pretty much until it ends.
So under each petal, there's like about 10 bananas that grow, get bigger and bigger.
Much more. You see, this is the cluster. But the tree is not really strong. Okay, so it's getting really, really heavy for it. So at some certain point, it stopped developing the bananas, and then you see this is where the farmers maybe took it off.
Just a couple of more weeks and these bananas would be firm, flavorful, and ready to eat. As you mentioned, we're surrounded by all these eucalyptus trees. What were they used for?
So they used to believe that the eucalyptus trees are helping to dry the swamps, to dry the water. Well, obviously you can see that they didn't succeed, and then they wanted to use the water. So they did all this dust road and divided the swamps to fish ponds that used to work since the early 50s until the early 90s, and then they closed it, and now it's like this, green but really nice and lovely place for doing picnics.
Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful place to come by with your ATVs. Are there any fish in the water left?
Just a little bit. You can see a little bit of water turtles. It's really nice, and cool birds are coming here sometimes. And it's a very famous place because, well, in Israel you have Naomi Shemer, which was a writer, very famous writer, and she lived right here next to where we are now, in Kibbutz Kinneret, and she wrote a song about this place, about the eucalyptus grove.
Tell us about your company, Bashvilim, for the viewers watching that want to partake on these ATV tours.
Okay, so the name is Bashvilim, which means in the roads. So it's like stories crossing the Jordan Valley like we did. And it's for all the ages. It's family tours. We have different kind of vehicles.
The 2- and 4-seater vehicles are accessible to all and is accompanied by explanations and historical stories. And on just a 2-hour tour on the history of wheels, as they call it, you can see it all. You learn a lot going on these tours, so it's very worth it for everyone who wants to try this.